Crash and Burn!
Another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Today we're going to be recapping SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver, which happened this past weekend. And as you can see, guys, I'm not doing the podcast from my house today. I'm in the world of Minecraft. But before we get to the episode, let's bring in everybody. First up, we got Josh.
I'm here. You think I would really miss an episode? Really? Hey guys, what's up guys? It's the Assassin, John Stinker, back with another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. As you see, I got the new theme song playing. Ring the bell. Let's get this started.
He's the Assassin, indeed. Next up, we got the man who has perfect attendance. When is he never here? Kyle.
Yes, sir.
What's he doing?
Oh boy.
Hey guys, it's the Grim Reaper Kyle Recker here. It's time to crash and fucking burn because you're listening to the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast.
Alright, next up, Lucas.
What are you doing, Lucas?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay, Bobby
Lashley.
Lashley.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Bobby
Oh,
Lashley.
come on.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Don't botch like you did last week.
Okay, what are you, Finn Balor?
No, that was Bobby Lashley, baby.
Yeah, because the way you rose up,
Oh,
you're like
come
Finn
on.
Balor.
Alright,
Shut up.
well, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have AJ Styles.
Hey,
Yeah, AJ
no.
Styles.
Ah, boo.
No, guys. I would like to introduce myself. Hi, I'm the Last Warrior, AJ Fighter.
The phenomenal
Fighters
one.
underway.
Did
No,
not-
I'm not. I'm
Nah,
not
he'll
phenomenal.
always be AJ Styles to me.
Oh, come on.
Anyways, be quiet.
Come on, man.
Be quiet. Let me bring in William. Hey, William, come on in, bro.
Oh, dude.
Where is he?
Okay.
Oh, come
Hi,
on!
William.
What's that?
Josh, I know you know that song.
I barely heard anything.
Anyways, say something. Hi, hello.
Yeah, Josh, you heard that one, right?
What?
You know Ken Broadway, right?
No. Oh, Ken Broadway. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, last but not least, hello, Omar. Welcome back. We got Omar here.
Yeah. Oh my, welcome to hell, man. Welcome to hell.
What is up? Hey, welcome to Crash and Burn Podcast. I am back in ever. It is TikTok time.
It's TikTok this fuck.
Bowling.
Alright.
Problem time. We couldn't get that right.
Alrighty, guys, so let's get to the episode, shall we?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Alright. First up, let's go over TakeOver. So, let's go over each match one by one, and we'll go around.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. First up, we had the pre-show match. Breezango defeated Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch and Legado del Fantasma in a triple threat tag team match to determine the number one contenders for the NXT tag team titles. Let's go with Josh first.
I was actually surprised with the outcome. I actually predicted Legado del Fantasma would win, and I figured they're like on a dominant rampage right now. But the thing is, I'm happy for Breezango. As you all know, they won the NXT tag titles last Wednesday, so huge congrats to them. But overall, the match was pretty solid. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It was really good.
Alright. Well,
Alright.
AJ, what did you think of the match?
The match was okay. But I got this right. When I said last week on the podcast. I'm glad that Breezango won the match, and thank God they won the title because Imperium didn't do anything with the title. So,
True.
congrats to
True.
Breezango.
All right.
And also, think this is the first title for Breezango as well.
All right. Well, Omar, how'd you feel about the match?
Amazing. I was willing that like out of the Fantasma team. I know Imperium didn't do anything. They just like look in the moon. What the hell they doing? And Brizongo, pay attention, very good. They were on fire. So I'm happy that Brizongo wins, and it's a good match. So even though I lost that prediction
All
for
right.
the first one.
Well, for me, I felt like the match was pretty good. Like, Brizango deserved to win, even though I predicted like Del Fantasma to win like last week on our predictions episode. And congrats to them for becoming the new NXT Tag Team Champions, and I look forward to seeing how their reign's going. All right, well.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, William, you go next for the match.
Thought it was an okay match. I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I believe AEW was on at the same time because I think they were competing that night. So I was waiting for the regular NXT show. Obviously, it led to Breezango winning the NXT tag titles on Wednesday, which was 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
I can't really say much more because I didn't actually watch the match, but yeah.
All right, well, Lucas.
Alright, so the match was actually really good. I really enjoyed the match. I know I figured Lego would take Aston to win the match, but once again, the popular people on the podcast picked them, and I joined them. I should have picked Breezango to win, so I blame them and blame myself for that. But anyways, the match I think was pretty damn good, and Breezango won the title, which was I think was much deserving than Imperium. Even though I love Imperium, I love Walter and Wolfie and all of them.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is.
All right, Kyle.
I already told you I didn't watch NXT.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
All right, well, this is your break, okay? All right, you can go take a break. We'll let you know when we get to SummerSlam. Nice.
So Kyle will just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. Just
walk it. Kyle's on break. Anyways, now it's time to get to the main card for Takeover. Finn Balor, Timothy Thatcher, in just a normal singles match. For me, all I have to say is I don't know much about Timothy Thatcher, so I'm happy for Balor. Anyways, William.
I thought it was a pretty solid match. So Finn obviously won. He's going to be in the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT title next week. For Thatcher, here's the thing though. I think they booked themselves into a corner with this match because now I believe they're sending Thatcher after the North American title, which is what they showed on NXT a couple nights ago. So honestly, I don't think this match should have happened in the first place because I think both needed to come out looking strong. But for what it was a pretty good match.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, you go next.
I personally enjoyed the match. I kind of want to see more from Timothy Thatcher because we haven't seen a lot from him. Most importantly, I was happy for Finn Balor. I mean, he's like at the top of his game right now. I wanted him to be in the NXT ladder match for the North American title that we're going to get into later on in the show, but which we're going to talk about. But I felt like they were going to make him the another two-time NXT champion. And match itself, it was a solid match. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Really good match.
Omar.
All right.
Honestly, good match, and I was rooting for Finn Balor. Thatcher need to teach a lesson for not entering business what Finn Balor was doing at NXT.
All right, AJ.
This match was okay. I'm glad Balor won. As you guys know, I've been ranting for the last few weeks about Balor losing, but thank God he got this win against Thatcher, which he is an underrated superstar, but Balor needed this win more. So I hope Timothy Thatcher does big things, possibly playing Imperium along with Walter, Marcel, and Fabian, and replacing Alexander Wolf.
All right, Lucas.
Okay, first off, I have to disagree with you in Imperium. The perfect guy for Imperium is Cesaro. That's the perfect guy for Imperium. So
All right. I
I'll
didn't
do that later.
expect that so much.
That
All right.
was pretty good. I predicted Balor to win from 1-1 3 boys. And Balor needed this win. I feel like if he didn't get this win, that he won't get the momentum for the Fatal 4-Way Iron Man match, which will be a damn good match. That's the thing that's going to take half the show. So, I'm just glad Balor won. Pretty solid match. I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. I wish it was a little bit longer, but hey.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man.
All right. Next match, we had Damian Priest defeating Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Johnny Gargano, and Velveteen Dream in a ladder match for the vacant NXT North American title. Wow.
Yeah.
That match
Good match. Legit.
pretty much stole
Cool
the show, in my opinion.
Oh man.
What a match. And
I think everybody will agree with that as well, Jason.
didn't we all
Oh yeah.
didn't we all go for Damian Priest last week on our predictions
Oh
episode?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did.
So yeah,
we
all got our pick right.
Yay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Omar, you go first.
Well, it was awesome. It was really good match of the North American. I was willing that Bronson Reed to win his first title match on NXT in the United States, but instead Damian Priest took the victory. So it's all right. Damian Priest, I think he's really deserved this opportunity for now.
Mhm.
All right, Josh.
Wow. And wow. I was fucking blown away. And I didn't expect that to happen, but I kind of never thought in reality that it actually was going to happen. I mean, I kind of wanted to see if Damian Priest didn't win at all. I wanted to see either Bronson Reed or Cameron Grimes, that guys that didn't have a chance yet as a champion. But Damian Priest definitely deserves it. I mean, he's worked his butt off to get to that point, and I'm a huge fan of him right now. He's by far one of my favorite NXT superstars, and I feel like he could be an impressive champion.
All right, AJ.
Well deserved. Damian Priest deserves that win. I mean, he's been on fire lately. Like, ever since Survivor Series, he's been really good as a competitor. Cameron Grimes and Gargano were very close to get that title, and Gargano as well. But these guys have great futures, but Damian Priest got the upper hand. Well deserved, and I hope and thank God I got this right.
All right, William.
I thought this match definitely stole the show out of, I believe it was like 5 matches on the card. I think, like, it was a great match, don't get me wrong. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10. But I do think, I don't know what it was, but it felt like they could have gone like one notch higher and made it like 9 stars or like more than that. But I do think they did the right result. Jeez, I can't talk. I do still think it was a good match. And yeah.
All right, Lucas.
Only thing I got to say, the Archer pulled out the dub. I predicted Damian Priest to win. He deserved this win, and this match was damn good. Alright. Well, first of all, spots of the match were awesome. Like, I think one person almost died, basically. I don't know who it was that followed the ladder and tried to conquer. So I think it was a different match, but I don't know. But somebody died in that match, basically. But the match was really good. I did Damian Priest to win. He deserved to win that match. You know, thank you. Everyone's favorite to win the match, and we all got that right. So, hey, hope he has a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And hopefully he pays like Cameron Grimes or somebody from NXT that is new. But we'll
All right.
see.
Well, our fourth match of the card, ladies and gentlemen, we got Adam Cole defeating Pat McAfee in a singles match.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, God.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, God.
Yo, it was beast. It was
Thank
beast.
you.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty. Anyways, all I gotta say, this match was okay. I'm glad Adam Cole won.
That's good.
Yeah.
As he should have.
It was a decent match though. You gotta admit. Yeah. Anyways, William, you go first.
I'm also very happy that I'm Cole won. There's legitimately points throughout the match where I thought Pat McAfee was gonna win, but I guess that did add to the match, so that was a good thing. I think Pat McAfee, he definitely performed better than most outsiders like Tyson Fury and Cain Velasquez, but like if he's gonna be a regular NXT roster member, which I don't think he will, I think he needs to do a little bit more training. We saw a few snippets of what he can do, but it was really just a couple of athletic stunts. And Adam Cole definitely still carried him throughout the match. I still stand by the fact that I don't think this match should have been booked in the first place, but in the end, it surpassed my expectations. I'll say that.
All right, Omar.
Well, Adam Cole did the good job to Pat McAfee after Pat McAfee called him a little bitch.
Baby.
Baby.
Okay? So I was rooting though Adam Cole all the time.
Baby.
Weren't we all going for Adam Cole?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Whoever went to Pat McAfee
Um.
rooting sucks.
Yeah. I personally enjoyed it. I actually was impressed with Pat McAfee, but of course, he was not going to come out with the win. You know, jobber. So I'm happy that Adam Cole won because Pat McAfee deserved an ass beating, in my opinion, after what he was saying about Adam Cole and stuff like that. So I was happy with Adam Cole that he got the win. So yeah, I love the match. It was great.
All right, AJ.
This match wasn't easy to pick. I think I was very impressed with McAfee and William, like you said, on Wikipedia's page, according to Wikipedia, Pat McAfee is officially an NXT superstar, but I don't even know if that's true or not. But I'm glad that Adam Cole got the win, and hopefully he could win that NXT title back at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe that Balor versus Ciampa versus Gargano versus Cole. I might see Adam Cole getting this win again. But overall, this match was okay. McAfee, I was impressed. And hopefully, big things happen with Adam Cole in the future, and McAfee just go back as the pre-show.
All right,
Yeah.
Lucas.
You forgot to do something. You forgot to say something that introduced the tag match between Adam Cole. You forgot to say Adam Cole,
Baby.
Let me say this. Pat McAfee, you did pretty damn good. You did better than in the past 4 years of Goldberg. Alright? And that's honestly insult to Goldberg because Goldberg is one of the most dominant performers. But McAfee did really good this match. There are a couple spots that I was impressed with McAfee when he did a flip off the top rope.
Yeah.
For a second there. Second one was they jumped off and people pressed Adam Cole. But the match was really good. Second match of the night, in my opinion. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
I have one thing to say before we go to the next person, Jason. Can we start a "You Can Wrestle" chant for McAfee? You can wrestle.
You
can wrestle.
You can wrestle. wrestle.
Yeah, you can't wrestle, bro.
Can't wrestle.
You can wrestle. You can
Io
wrestle.
Shirai defeated Dakota Kai in a singles match to retain the NXT Women's title.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I want to start with Josh for this match.
All right. I personally didn't care for this match. It's kind of the most boring match in my opinion. I kind of felt like it was kind of like my piss break during it. I really didn't care for it. It was decent. That's all I'm gonna say. But it was the one match I really did not care for, to be honest. But it was still a decent match. Happy that Io Shirai retained the title. I feel like it's not time for Dakota Kai just yet, but we shall see in the future.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I don't have anything against this match. It was decent. It was kind of boring. Like I just opened up Minecraft. Yeah. So yeah, I could care less about this match.
You always play Minecraft all the time. Oh god.
Yeah, but I give it credit though for being decent at least.
All right.
Happy for Io Shirai for retaining. Anyways, Omar.
Well, retaining the NXT Women's Champion. Dakota Kai can't do it. She's not ready to win. So, Io Shirai takes the victory. That was my bet.
All right, William.
I'm gonna agree with Jason and Josh on this one. This was the one match where I was like, we kind of knew who was coming out the winner, but it was
pretty obvious.
Like you guys said, I'll give credit to it for being a decent match. Both performers did pretty well, and I'm happy that Io retained because I think I said this in the Takeover Predictions podcast. It just didn't feel like Dakota Kai had enough momentum to become the champion, and it would have been the wrong thing to do for Io as well.
All right. Well, AJ.
Like you said, I have to agree with everybody. This break and I feel like this match could have been better because like it could have been at least another 20 minutes. I mean, I'm fine with the finish, but thank God Io retains against Dakota because I knew Dakota wasn't ready for the title yet. But man, I just don't like that match. I hope they do a rematch some point in the future, but not right now.
All right, Lucas.
Okay, so there's two matches I didn't like in the card, which I'll get to in just a moment. I was ranting about it with Morbin about it, but this match was it's basically it was honestly to me a Super Smash Bros. Ball break to me. And I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be totally honest about that, but thank God Pierce like retained because I'm gonna say Dakota Kai is not ready yet. I agree with everybody. Dakota Kai is not ready just yet. But match should have been better and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's breathing? What the hell?
Anyways, our last match for Takeover 30. Karrion Kross defeated Keith Lee in a singles match to become the new NXT champion.
Yeah.
I got that wrong. Damn it. I got that wrong.
Anyways, this match was pretty good though. I was happy for Karrion Kross for winning, but I kind of wish Keith Lee had a longer reign. Okay, like you guys know, on the recent episode of NXT, Karrion Kross relinquished it due to injury, which was pretty sad though. But
yeah,
hopefully he recovers and he can return. But it was a pretty good, solid, decent match though. All right, Josh.
I was surprised how the outcome was of the match. I was very surprised that Kross came out with the victory. I was surprised that Keith Lee wasn't going to retain the title. I kind of surprised that he vacated it, but I mean, maybe when he comes back from injury, they'll probably give him the title. So we shall see. But overall, the match was solid. It was solid.
Omar?
Well, I could say Keith Lee couldn't hold it longer. He couldn't hold it out to be longest reigning of those two belts. Well, he had to relinquish to North American, even though he lost the NXT champion. And I was rooting for Kevin Cross. What just happened on Wednesday, injury, he had to relinquish. Now we're gonna have a fatal four-way on a Super Tuesday.
Yep, fatal four-way match coming up.
Yeah.
All right. AJ?
I was really surprised with the ending. I love he did that super up the middle rope. I have to rant right now again. This week I have to rant.
Oh boy, here we go.
So pissed that Keith Lee has a title reign for 7 freaking weeks. Like, I don't understand. Like, why? Why did he lose the damn title? Is Vince McMahon interested in Keith Lee and basically gonna make him a jobber? Jobber. But thank God he came across. But also, I'm really upset that he had to relinquish the title. But I hope he gets the title back after the fatal four-way match. And I'm really disappointing with Keith Lee's reign. I hope he comes back to NXT very soon. Like, hope his one from. I mean, his main roster could become permanent, but I just hope Vince McMahon figure out something for Keith Lee to put him back in NXT and get that longer reign. And also his theme song is awful as well.
All right, William.
All right, so I was one of the few guys I believe that actually predicted Karrion Kross to win. I'm pretty happy with the result because I feel like just like the Demon and the Fiend, Karrion Kross, he would kind of lose that aura and like you would kind of lose the viewer's interest a little bit if he lost. So I didn't think he was going to take the loss here. I do think he could have, the match could have been better. I felt like, I don't know, it just felt like it didn't gel well. I felt like it was pretty underwhelming. I thought it was going to be at least like a 7-8 stars out of 10, but to me, it didn't really get there. But overall, I'm happy with the result. Obviously, Karrion Kross got injured. We'll see what they do with that. It seems like NXT is actually turning it into a good thing with the Super Tuesday match. So I'm happy about that. As for Keith Lee, I really don't know what's happening to him. He's on his way to getting buried, and I mean, hell, what's new? Vince burying NXT talents.
Yep. Just like EC3.
Lucas.
I mean, we could go on for
just like
EC3. How many people he buried?
All right, Lucas.
Nobody will never be as big of a jobber as EC3 was.
Quiet.
All right.
Sami Zayn might have something to say about that.
Okay, can Lucas go now?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I go,
Okay.
damn it? Please.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Alright. I was pretty pissed off when this happened. Honestly, this match didn't really impress me. Like, I felt like this match was a lot better. This is actually the second match. Believe it or not, I did not like this match at all. It was just not the pace I wanted it to be. It's not the match you thought was going to be and all that. It's just like just plain. It's just Karrion Kross quantity.
Yeah.
It. And Keith Lee should have a longer title reign, what AJ said and all that. And what
Thank you.
William said, it was the matches on the wrong to me. Like, it was just a good match for me. Like, it just ended off just bland and boring. It's just like a flat girl's ass. Just ended up kind of boring.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that was it for Takeover 30. Kyle, your break is over. Your break time's
get
over?
your ass on camera. Get your ass on camera.
So how was your break?
Oh, with the word.
Damn it.
Just kidding, with the word, you blown up my film.
Anyways, guys, time for the biggest party this summer, SummerSlam.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, guys. So
SummerSlam, baby.
let's start off with the kickoff match. Apollo Crews defeated
Yep.
MVP in this match to retain the U.S. title. For me, I could care less.
Okay.
Yeah, Apollo, he retained. And stop fucking smiling, you smiling man.
I said
Alright.
it last week.
Kyle, you go first.
It's a pointless match. How many times are we going to see this fucking match? This is like, what, the third or fourth time we've seen these two face off?
Yeah.
What's that music in the
It was just a
background?
very basic match. No wonder it was on the pre-show.
I hear music.
Whoever has the music in the background, please turn it down or turn it off at least. Whoever has music.
Yo, who is that?
Is that you, Omar?
Oh, it's the TMZ.
Oh. Alright. It's alright, man. It's alright.
So like I said, pointless match, couldn't care less.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Omar, you go next. Omar?
Apollo 2.
What?
You're lagging on us. Oh. Go good.
Apollo wins and retains, which I predicted, and MVP, it's time for him to retire.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright.
Yeah.
William.
I really couldn't care less. I'm glad Apollo won. There's really no reason for me to get invested in any of this. Apollo's boring, like you said. He just keeps smiling. MVP should stay as a manager. I don't know why anybody would care about this match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well-
agree.
Josh.
Another boring match. I really didn't care. Apollo won. Really. Wow.
It was obvious.
So amazing.
Yeah, Mr. Smiley Face won.
Yeah. That's what I do. I smile. Okay.
I smile. Alright, well, AJ.
It was
like
alright.
you said, everybody. I have to say, I couldn't care less about the match, but thank God MVP bringing back his Follow Anthem theme song. I've been listening to it all week. It's so badass. And I thank God Apollo retains. But like I said last week, stop smiling. You
Yep,
as
smiling.
you have to stop smiling and show some damn attitude.
Exactly. Oh shit.
Lucas.
You know what he reminds me of? Hold on.
He reminds you of what?
Apollo reminds me of this fucking thing right here. He reminds me of this. He reminds me of a fucking emoji that smiles every single day. He uses a
Exactly.
good thing every single day, cuz. But this match, I didn't care less. You know what? You know what can be better than that? Freaking watching porn all day. That porn was a lot better than this match, basically.
Damn.
Damn,
I
bro.
watched 2 hours.
Damn,
I
bro.
watched 2 hours of Apollo MVP.
Alright. Well, time for the main card. Bailey defeated Asuka to retain the SmackDown Women's title.
What?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Alright, but seriously. Bailey, you had the title for too long already. At least let Asuka have that shit, please. That's a lot to fucking say. I'm gonna pass it to William. You go.
Unpopular opinion here. I actually think Bailey should have won. I don't think it's right for Asuka as a member of Raw to be a SmackDown Women's Champion. She should just stick to Raw and do that thing. And with Bailey winning, that allows him to continue the Bailey versus Sasha storyline, which I think that is when Bailey will finally drop the title. Overall, it was an okay match. Didn't really pay too much attention to it.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Omar.
Honestly, not happy in that match. Asuka would have been SmackDown Women's Champion. Bailey, just because Sasha was like interrupting Oscar. It will be 2 Oscar belts. Well, Oscar 2 belts. So she goes on 1. Yeah.
All right,
Mhm.
Kyle.
A decent match, shitty finish.
That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Josh.
Like I said, I agree with William. It's not ready yet for Asuka to win the SmackDown Women's title. They're kind of trying to build up that storyline with Bayley and Sasha, and then maybe they'll turn on each other, and then Sasha will take the title from Bayley. But overall, great match. I wish the finish was better, but it is what it is.
All right.
Mm,
Mayday.
I told you all Bailey would win this match because, like you said, William, and like I said last week, Bailey versus Sasha at Survivor Series for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Please let it happen, WWE. Seriously. There's no way Asuka would win the SmackDown Women's Championship. There's got to be at least one belt she has to lose. And
Yeah.
that one. And I really knew it. And also, the finish was good, so it could have been better, but thank God Bayley retained. She has the title for a very long time, but she probably will drop the title to Sasha at Survivor Series. Hopefully.
Right.
Lucas.
Oh, sorry about that. I was, watching my thing on here. Anyways, the match was actually not too bad actually. And I know a lot of people didn't like the finish, and I should have changed my pick to Bayley. I just felt like it was just too long enough. My gut said Bayley, my head said Asuka. I did it with my gut. Basically, I shot myself in the leg for that. But basically, yeah. But the match, the finish should have been a lot better. I just thought, well, this guy win the win for Bayley, but it is what it is. And honestly, I just felt like flipping after that match. I was like, I'm gonna get to my depression nap.
All right, next up we have Josh's boyfriends defeating Andrade and Angel Garza to retain the Raw Tag Team titles.
You mean the Street Profits? Yes, sir.
Wait, when's
Yeah.
the wedding coming out?
Never. No, I'm kidding.
When are you going dress shopping?
Josh, stay loyal. Which one are you dating? Stay loyal,
None of
man.
them.
Exactly.
You need to learn some loyalty.
He has like 20 boyfriends and one husband already.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
And,
guys.
and also,
Hey.
FYI, that husband is Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Fuck you.
I think that Josh was
Thanks. Wow, thanks.
Yeah,
Wow,
whenever,
thanks.
yeah, whenever you're with him, you always ask him to spit it out.
Wow, thanks.
Whoa.
All right, but seriously,
Wow.
Josh, how'd you feel about the match?
Oh God. Bye.
I was happy with the outcome. I felt like,
Aw, so cute.
oh man.
He's blushing. He's blushing.
Well, I was glad with the outcome because I feel like they're not ready yet to put the titles on Garza and Andrade. Keep them as single stars, fucking please, and stop putting them in a tag division. I mean, find new people to challenge the Street Profits for the titles. Bring somebody up from NXT or somebody, or find some new make some new tag teams in the back instead of getting us the same teams
Or how
every week.
about you become the Street Profits manager?
Wow. Maybe one day. I don't know, but
Yeah, so cute.
wow.
All right, let's please move on.
Okay, seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing too special. I was really hoping the Street Profits were going to drop the titles because they're barely on TV, even though they're the freaking champions. So I would say either put them on TV more, or give us new champions that are on TV more.
Hurt business.
All right, William.
All right, so now that we're done with Kyle's airline announcement,
What? Fuck you!
Hey, Kyle, you didn't tell us who the
Excuse
pilot
me.
is yet. Anyway, I really didn't care for this match either because I feel like Andrade and Garza, they haven't been built up to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I think they're legitimate guys that are going to take titles off the Street Profits. The Street Profits, they haven't had anything memorable in their title reign. I think I predicted that the Street Profits would win. I'm happy that they came out with the titles because I don't think it would have been right to change it to a team that didn't have that momentum. But I really hope WWE turns the title around with whoever their next challenger is.
All right. Omar, you go next.
Really happy about the Street Profits retaining the Raw Tag Team Champions. Andrade and Garza, there was too much going after that, but they couldn't make it. So Andrade and Garza couldn't get along. They was argue. They want to fight too much. So Selena had to handle it, but Selena gets over it, get hurt so much.
All right.
Yeah.
AJ.
I agree to the finish. Thank God the Street Profits retains because like Josh said, Angel Lawrence and Andrade, they don't make sense as a tag team. I'd rather put them in single stars, and at least Viking Raiders can get their rematch against the Street Profits in the future and win the tag titles back, hopefully. Or a
Yeah.
decent team. Or a
That
decent
match-
team.
Well, for me, that match was a pretty decent match. I'm happy about the Street Profits retaining, and I bet Josh is blushing when they retained.
Yeah.
I didn't blush. I was just happy.
You
Hey.
liar. You liar.
Hey, Josh.
Exactly. Your face lit up like a freaking Christmas tree when they got that team.
Okay. I do it seriously. Lucas, you go.
All right, Josh. Hey, Josh. I think you need this after they win. You need some lotion after this win.
I mean, seriously. I mean, seriously. Josh was more lit than my friend on New Year's Eve.
You can say that. You can say that again. Sure.
All right, I'm gonna get serious real quick, but the match I just thought for just a second. I found my Latino pals, Angel Garza and Andrade will win the match, but you know what? I should have went the Street Profits. It was just kind of predictable at this point. And I'm gonna say Montez Ford Falstad best in the game. His Falstad is best in the game right now. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, guys,
It makes sense.
we have Mandy
Oh,
Rose
honestly-
defeating what's up?
I have to add one more thing.
What's up?
Andrade and Angel Garza lost to the Big Show in a handicap match. That should automatically eliminate you from being able to win any titles.
AJ, did you go yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
You went?
I won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right,
Anyways.
next match.
Mandy
Damn
Rose,
it, Lucas. Damn it,
Turn the
Lucas.
push down, man.
Mandy Rose defeated Sonya Deville in a no disqualification loser leaves WWE match.
Hmm.
I want to start with Mr. Josh here.
All right. I was kind of knowing that Mandy Rose was gonna win no matter what. I mean, I was kind of expecting what we all were expecting, the hair versus hair match, but I guess nobody wanted to say, oh, we don't want to sit them get their heads shaved off. It's 2020, we don't need that shit. So, match could have been better. It was very slow pace. But I'm happy with Mandy Rose. I think we mostly predicted Mandy Rose. I mean, maybe some of us predicted Sonya Deville, but overall it was a solid match. Not really a match I cared for, really.
All right. William.
So I initially picked Mandy, but if you guys read the chat, I switched my pick to Sonya when they switched it to Loser Leaves WWE because I thought they were going to do that to save, because initially, obviously, they wouldn't want Mandy's head to get shaved, but they probably switched the stipulation because now they want Sonya to win. That was my thoughts. Obviously, that wasn't true. It wasn't really that great of a match. It wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't really great. The result is, I don't really know where they go from here. Not too much investment for me.
All right. Omar.
Yeah, man.
Well, I chose Mandy Rose to win And well, we all respect. I know what happened to Sonya Deville. She be going through what happened almost 2 weeks of the kidnap attempt. They decided not to do hair versus hair match because she had to go to court, so she cannot look bold or short in hair, looking nice in court. And I feel bad for her that she's still receiving threats from the world of text.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how I feel about the match? I mean, I think they had Mandy win because like Sony had to take time off because like things happened with her, and then they switched
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the no DQ loser leaves match because like Sony like
Yep.
can't do her court trial like fall. So I think that's why they had Mandy win the match.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Yeah. Anyways, Kyle.
To be honest, I was very disappointed in this match. I expected a lot more, and I expected to actually, because the way they built this up, I was expecting like basically like more emotion in the match, but it was like nothing. It was and also the match was like really short. Like I expected the match to be just a tad bit longer, but whatever. It was what it was. But I was glad to see Mandy win.
All right, I'm gonna go for Lucas since AJ's eating right now.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
putting lotion on, man.
I have pizza party in here.
Hey, I got
I prefer
lotion
Punta.
Hey,
on.
look, it's
man.
Wyatt
Jason.
2.0 eating pizza on the podcast.
Now on pizza.com.
I
Alright.
feel like everyone's eating pizza on the podcast except me.
Now I'm drinking soda.
No.
Anyways, Lucas, you go.
Jason, you interrupted me, man. I was trying to put some lotion on, dog.
For what? What were you putting lotion on? Were you getting ready for a hot date tonight?
I see you.
Shut up.
So Lucas, who's your new girlfriend?
Shut up,
Ooh.
bud.
Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you.
Shut up. Shut up, Jason. Don't make me call LSL him. Don't make me call your girlfriend, though.
Okay.
Alright, anyways, I'm going to get to the match.
Okay.
I'm going to get to the match. The match was not that bad. Well, actually, was kind of bad. It was slow paced and all that stuff. I'll give it a call with that and all that. But it was just not as emotion, not as extreme as I was going to be and all that. But we knew Manny was going to win because Sony had to take time off due to the personal issues with kidnapping and everything.
Yeah.
Felt bad for it and everything. And hey, sometimes you just gotta deal with it, man. You guys gotta deal with You gotta just deal with the wife as you all go through crazy situations.
All right. AJ, I bet you liked the match. Did you?
No.
Okay, you go for it.
I don't think. This match could have been better. I mean, obviously Sonya had to take time off, and I hope she goes to Raw and do better things. But I think Sonya could have a future, but due to personal issues with kidnapping and all that, it could have been better for her third time. So I hope Sonya gets positive things coming back to her, and hopefully she goes to Raw and get a fresh new start.
Yep.
All right. Well, Seth Rollins defeated Dominic Mysterio in a street fight.
No.
Oh.
No.
I told you.
Well,
Yeah,
Shut the
I
fuck up.
told you
In
too.
my
I
opinion,
told you
it's
too.
all that match, in my opinion, stole the show. It was a really good match. The wrong person won, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrong person won.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was a good match, though. But I was surprised with Dominic. Like, he did really good in the ring. I was surprised.
Yeah. I'll say what I thought.
Yes, you go.
All right. What I really thought, I love that match. To be honest, best matches of the show. Besides a couple of the matches that we're gonna get into later on, that was one of the best matches in my opinion. I mean, for Dominic, for like somebody like Dominic, who debuted in his own. This is his first match in WWE, and he impressed me. I'm like, I'm like, I never seen Dominic like this, you know. I mean, I never seen him that good. Like, but he's a good wrestler. I mean, not gonna lie, that frog splash was fucking brilliant. Like, who saw that frog splash that he did? What did you guys think of that?
Oh, which one? He did two.
The one for Eddie.
Yeah.
The one for Eddie.
Oh, that's the one I thought was kind of sloppy.
Yeah. I like how he
I'll
paid
get into
homage
that
to
later.
Eddie Guerrero, though. I like how he paid homage to Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace, one of the greats of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall the match was a 10 out of 10 for me. Stole the show.
Whoa.
All right, Omar, you go.
I honestly felt so sad that Dominic lost his first match on Payback on a pay-per-view. Seth Rollins stole everything, even though Mama Ray Mysterio's wife, and Dominic Mama showed that's enough, don't do this. But Dominic couldn't give up. He wanted to continue and win this, but he lost.
All right.
Alright.
Kyle.
One of the best matches of the night. Just great. You know, a pretty much really good story, great match. Dominic really impressed me, aside from a couple moves being very sloppy, but all comes to slack because it was his first match. I have to say, screw the freaking haters for really like tearing him apart because he messed up a few moves. Come on, it was his first match.
Exactly.
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
not everything you're gonna do is gonna be perfect on your first match. So kind of some
mean-
slack, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Kyle, you have a point. Like, nothing. If you do a move
He'll
and it's
get
very
better as
sloppy,
time, he'll get better as time goes on, basically.
and he's
Yeah.
trained by his own father.
Yeah, because training and actually being in a match are two totally different things.
Yeah. All right. Well, William.
I think this match was probably one of, if not the best match on the card. I give it like an 8.25 out of 10. Dominic definitely really impressed me, much more so than Pat McAfee. I already talked about that before, but I think Dominic, I want to give credit to Lance Storm. He did a really solid job training Dominic. And the story going into this was fantastic, other than the fact that they did an eye for an eye stipulation, which was stupid. But I definitely think that bringing his family in, that definitely got more emotion out of the viewer. And also, I think that because, like you guys said, it is Dominic's first match, so I think that Seth winning was the right choice because it protects Seth, but then it protects Dominic because, it's his first match, so it doesn't make him look bad.
All right. Well, Lucas.
Oh, great. Only thing I gotta say, I gotta just have on his laugh. He makes me laugh at their face.
Seth Rollins. You got the Seth Rollins laugh.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was not that bad. I'm impressed with that for a week or so. But the gear that Seth Rollins came out though, holy fucking shit, that was brilliant. Came out Howling Havoc gear, a little bit of the Batman trailer that I saw. The Redwood kind of gear a little bit too. But the match though was pretty good. The one person won. I was so pissed off when that stopped and I knew Seth Rollins was gonna win. I was just pissed off. Like, as simple as that. I was just pissed off. But hey, it was a good match though. Best match of the card. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
All right. AJ.
This match was awesome. Even my dad thinks this match is awesome. But like you said, Kyle, some moves were sloppy, and I was like enjoying that match. I was really entertained. I was really impressed. He has a bright future. Like I said last time in the when I said he was going to be a jobber, well, I regret something about it.
You regret that.
I regret making Dominic Mysterio a jobber, and he really impressed me. He has a bright future, and he is going to be a future superstar, a second generation superstar, and maybe win some championships in the future.
All right. Well, next up, everybody, we got Asuka defeating Sasha Banks by submission in the normal match to become the new Raw Women's Champion. This match
Yeah.
wasn't too bad, really.
Yeah, well,
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Well,
Yep.
that's all I gotta say. It wasn't too bad. Asuka is the new Raw Women's Champion. I kind of wish Sasha had a long reign because you guys realize, like, when she wins the title, she loses it on her first defense.
Yeah.
That's
True.
playing to the
Yeah,
story.
that's true. Every
with
time.
Bailey.
Even the tag team titles.
Yeah,
during
I
her
mean-
first reign.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, so it was kind of
Right.
stupid that she won at the same time, but I'm happy for Asuka at the same time because I wish Sasha had a longer reign. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's my thoughts on the match. Omar, you go.
Yeah.
Well, I am so grateful, happy that Oscar finally gets his back where it belongs on Raw because Extreme Rules, it was some fake. And honestly, Bailey didn't have to do the referee. And she stole that championship. And now, those few weeks and months, it's over. Oscar got his Raw Women's Champion back. I know Sasha Banks still mad, so congrats to Oscar with the win.
All right. William.
I thought this was a good match, probably 7.5 out of 10. I'm happy with the result. I think it's really going to be important in taking that next step for the Bailey versus Sasha storyline. And I know I said this on AJ's live stream on Instagram. I'm not sure if I said this on the podcast, but my thought process is what if Sasha beats Bailey in their first match? Bailey gets drafted to Raw, beats Asuka, and then they have another match at Survivor Series as champion versus champion from SmackDown versus Raw. That's just my thought process. I think that there's definitely a lot of different directions they could go here with Sasha versus Bailey, and I think this is the first step in getting there.
yeah.
All right. Kyle.
I actually really like this match. I thought this match was actually a lot better than Oscar versus Bailey earlier that night. So I was happy with this one. Kind of wish Sasha would have had a longer reign, but I'm fine with Oscar winning. I thought it was still a good match either way.
True.
All right. Josh.
I personally enjoyed it. You know, I'm not really. I like Sasha Banks and all, but like you all said, whenever she wins a title and she defends it, she loses it. That's the original story that happens. I mean, Asuka didn't deserve to lose that title because she deserves that title, and she's worked hard to get to that point. And that's my favorite women's superstar going right now, besides Bliss and Liv Morgan, a couple of the other great talented women on the roster. But Asuka definitely deserves better nowadays because she's actually one of the best talent out there, and I want her to have a long reign as Raw Women's Champion. I'm not gonna lie, she deserves it. But the match was great. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
AJ.
Thank God she gets the title back. Like, that finish at Extreme Rules was BS. Like, I don't understand why was champion. Like, I feel like Austin was the official champion still, but it wasn't even official. Like, it wasn't even finished officially. So, thank God she got it back. Austin really deserved better. And Sasha, hopefully you will SmackDown Women's Champion face Bailey up. And also, Sasha had a shorter reign, which I'm not okay with, but hopefully Sasha gets a longer reign for the SmackDown Women's Championship versus when she wins it at Survivor Series against Bailey.
Alright. Lucas, you go.
Okay, so this is what I'm mixed. I should have went with Oscar for this, but I mixed the two up. Like that was just stupid of me to do that, and I felt bad. But the match was really good. As Kyle said, I think it was better than the Bailey match. Bailey doesn't really have a good match, anyways. Kind of doesn't have a good match. Sasha knows how to put on a good match, and Oscar, they always know how to put on a good match. But as y'all said, I wish Sasha had a little bit more, had a longer title reign. That's why I went with her in predictions. But hey, Asuka's champion, and finally we get the title on Raw. Finally.
Alright. Well, next match, everybody. Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton. to retain the WWE Championship.
Okay. Okay.
Josh, you go first.
Yes, and yes. I was very, very, very happy with the outcome that my favorite wrestler going right now, Drew McIntyre, retained his title. As you all know, I didn't feel like it was right yet to put the title on Randy Orton just yet. I like to see him have one more title reign before he retires, or sometime next month, or something like that. We'll see how it goes, or in the future. But it's Drew's time. I mean, Drew worked his ass off to win that title at Mania, and I feel like he's doing a great job as champion. But for everybody that's Randy Orton might win the title, I just don't see Randy Orton winning another title just yet, but in the future. So we shall see. But I actually enjoyed the match. It was a 9 out of 10 for me.
All right, Kyle.
Really good match though, but I could not freaking stand that stupid finish. I mean, seriously,
yeah.
what kind of finish was that? Basically,
Yeah.
Drew goes for the Claymore, Randy Orton dodges it, he goes for the RKO, and Drew rolls him up into a backslide and pins him? What the F was that?
Yeah.
But aside from that,
Exactly.
one of my favorite matches of the night.
Yeah, same.
Omar, you go next.
Well, Drew's still a champion. I'm glad. Randy Orton almost this close to the 14th time, breaking almost 2 ways to John Cena, Ric Flair. But now Drew McIntyre retains.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, for me that match was not too bad. Drew McIntyre still a champion. I mean, Randy Orton shouldn't have the title just yet. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
William, we're talking about Drew versus Randy.
Yeah, I know. I enjoyed this match. I give it an 8 out of 10. I do think it was the wrong finish, and like Kyle said, I don't really like the finish because I felt like now you're doing Randy versus Drew at Payback, and my feeling is that they just had Randy lose with a backslide just to have him challenge again at Payback and probably win the championship. But in my opinion, like it would have made more sense had Randy won via Flair interference, like I brought up last week, and then Drew could be looking to get payback on Randy Orton. I mean, that's the name of the fucking pay-per-view. So, I mean, but it was a good match. It was pretty good storytelling as well.
All right, yeah. Lucas.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I saw the ending, as Kyle said, it was pretty stupid. And I was like, what the actual F was that? But the match is pretty good.
Right.
The match is actually really good. I really enjoyed the match. Even though I would think Dominic and Seth Rollins' match was better. But I honestly think that the right person won the match. Even though I did pick Randy Orton to win, though, even though that's gonna piss our friend Wyatt off a little bit. But
yeah, Wyatt, he was hurt about that.
Oh yeah, I was kind of too. But it's your time to shine, man. Like if I'm going to have to pick the time to lose, this might be predictions: Survivor Series or WrestleMania or a random Raw in 2021. We'll see.
All right. AJ.
I like you said, Kyle, William, and Lucas. The finish was pretty stupid. But thank God my man Drew McIntyre retained the title, and hopefully he defends the title at least against Keith Lee at Survivor Series.
Good point, AJ. I actually don't mind considering seeing that match, but yeah, I mean, AJ, I feel like Keith Lee deserves better. Like you said about his theme song getting changed and stuff like that. I totally agree with you, man.
Yeah, that was pretty BS.
And his attire too. I mean, what the hell is that?
It's like a dress.
But
It's like
I'm
wearing a
pretty. Keith Lee's getting a second theme song, so with lyrics this time. So thank God.
All right. Last match of the card before we get to our outros. We got the Fiend Bray Wyatt defeating Braun Strowman in the Falls Count Anywhere match.
There
The
we
new
go.
Universal
Wait.
Champion. Yowie Wowie. Okay.
With the return, you went for saying something.
Hold on, Josh. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so that match, great match. The right person won. Yowie fucking Wowie. The Fiend is the new Universal Champion. Second time.
2 times, baby.
Yes, sir.
William, you go first.
I thought that this match was very underwhelming. I was happy with the finish. The Fiend should have won, but because I feel like the Fiend, this is like he's the type of character that he's not gonna have your typical like wrestling match. It's more of like a character kind of thing. So we're never gonna really see like any match more than like 7 stars with the Fiend, which is the problem I have going forward. And not only that, he already lost to Goldberg in Saudi Arabia. He was buried already and done then. So now I
Oh,
feel
that
like
was worse.
Yeah, but they don't
No.
even mention that, so it doesn't count.
the Fiend wins back the title, but now I don't know how long they're gonna have this last because we're just gonna end up getting like subpar matches for the Universal Championship from here on out. So Roman returned at the end of the match. I'm not sure. Can I talk about that, or are we gonna talk about that after the match?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that after we give each other our thoughts. But
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait to give my
Yeah.
opinion on that.
Anyways, Josh, you go next.
I enjoyed the match. I was very happy the Fiend won. I really didn't. I mean, I like Braun Strowman and all, but I don't like this new character he's doing. I don't like that he was I mean, he wasn't a terrible champion. He wasn't, a bad champion. I just felt like the role he played was he didn't really defend the title as much. So it kind of felt like the Fiend deserves the title more. Because he got screwed by Goldberg, even though we don't mention that. But overall, it was a solid match. It was 9 out of 10 for me.
All right.
Omar.
Amazing. I went for the Fiend Bray Wyatt winning new Universal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fear
Amazing
will
match.
return quietly. Wyatt Bliss to be Sister Abigail during Dark Time. Oh my God, boy, everything screw up with the script.
Yeah. Kyle, you go.
A great match. I was very happy with the finish and obviously the result. So glad that the Fiend won that match. Like, I went ballistic, and no lie, when he hit that Sister Abigail and got that pinfall, I legit pissed my pants. Yeah, because I had to pee so bad. I was like, no, I don't want to miss this match. Yeah, I had to pee so bad, but I didn't want to miss this match. So as soon as he got that pinfall, I just pissed my pants.
Damn, bro.
Damn it, Kyle. Damn it, Kyle.
Lucas, you go.
Okay. Hey, Kyle. Hey, you need some lotion, man, after that match, then?
Oh my God, you boy.
But
Yeah, well, we don't know. Yeah, we have no idea what the hell is in that, and plus, I don't know where it's been, especially in your hands.
Damn.
hey, that's mean, man. Still, bro. Okay, anyways. You're gonna catch a case, man, if you keep on talking about that minor, man. But anyways, the match was pretty good. Even though it was a little bit underwhelming, as William said, you're not going to get a 5-star match with the Fiend and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad the Fiend won. Thank the Lord he won. Thank you, Jesus won. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, AJ.
Thank God, the Fiend is champion once again. Like, I am very happy that Fiend is champion once again. and Braun Strowman was a boring champion because he didn't really do anything with the title and didn't have any decent feuds. But Braun, when he won the title at WrestleMania, it was kind of too late for him because WWE basically ruined him already. But with his new gimmick and everything, this is actually going to be a good spot for Braun Strowman because this heel gimmick is awesome, legit. What this get these hands stuff is horrible. I am not a big fan of Braun Strowman saying get these hands.
Liar.
Because, and then Braun, I mean, he should be like a monster, like a legit monster, just like I don't even know who, like Big Show at least. He should have been like a giant of the new generation. You know what I mean? So thank God Fiend is the champion. And Roman versus Fiend. Can this happen at Survivor Series? Please.
Oh yeah.
Please.
We're actually about to get to that part. Anyways, guys, so that was the whole SummerSlam card. What happened at the end? The return of the big dog, Roman Reigns. Yeah, guys, I mean, that was one of the best endings I've ever seen at a pay-per-view.
Yes, it was so
Did you guys
good.
expect him to return?
No.
No.
But just like they said, you'll
No.
never see it coming.
Yeah, we didn't see that
That was
coming.
the tagline for
No, we did not.
Yes. I have a question for Vince, though.
Yes?
What are your thoughts on Roman returning?
Oh my god, words cannot describe how seriously, welcome back, big dog, yeah!
It's precious dog.
I cannot wait for you to be champion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Party on your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey Vince, did you jerk off when he came back?
Oh yes, I came real hard. Ooh,
Vince, how often did you jerk off to Roman when he came back?
8 times a day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
So, anything else to talk about, or should we get to our outros?
Let's do some wrestling. Let's do some wrestling news. I mean,
Anybody have
You-
anything?
I have some things that I'd like to share with everybody here today.
Go for it.
Okay.
So, welcome to everybody's favorite segment of the day where we just recap wrestling news in the real world. One thing that I would like to bring up is about former WWE superstar Eric Rowan. So, as you all know, if you guys saw the interview with Chris Van Fleet, he interviewed Eric Rowan, and Eric Rowan said, Eric Rowan said on Paul Heyman telling him not to worry about losing WWE job if he would sign with AEW. Now, let me ask you all a question. So, would you like to see Rowan in AEW or what promotion would you think he would fit in?
I think he should go somewhere else because I mean
No.
AEW is
No,
bringing so
AEW.
much. They're bringing so much talent, right? They just brought in Eddie Kingston. They brought in Brody Lee. They're constantly bringing in talent, and I think they need to pump the brakes because otherwise it's gonna get out of control.
Yeah,
So, what is there for him to do anyway?
yeah, that's the thing.
I agree with William though. I feel like that's right. A different place will probably fit him well. I just think AEW is not the answer for fucking everything. I'm tired of these fucking marks and all this shit. What Rand is saying, oh, this person go to AEW. Oh, this person go to AEW. Shut up. Shut up.
Wait, what's with that screaming in the background?
Sorry,
in the
my
background.
bad, my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
Fuck,
bad.
say, everyone okay?
Who's speeding up
Oh,
the
I'm
girl?
sorry, dude. I'm sorry. My bad.
I was trying to get serious, but you're screaming for no reason. What you had?
I'm not screaming, guys. It's someone in the background.
Yeah, it sounded
Sorry.
like somebody
My bad.
getting hurt or somebody having a really good time.
No. No. I'm not. I'm okay.
Yeah, somebody
And then
must have
here-
a really good time in bed.
No, you gotta cut that out.
So I also have another piece of news that actually might shock everybody here today. So A former WWE superstar announced his New Japan debut for September, and guess who that is?
Chris Hero?
It is Darren Young.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. Very young. Going to NJPW.
So it says former WWE Tag Team Champion Darren Young, Fred Rosser, is set to make his New Japan Pro Wrestling debut. He took to Twitter to announce that he will make his New Japan debut on Friday, September the 4th, during the Strong Show. So what do you guys think of this? You think?
New
So
Japan. I love New Japan. New Japan's
yeah,
Russians out right now.
Okay.
he posted something on his Twitter if you guys want to check it out.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Darren Young. He deserves a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm definitely pretty surprised. But I feel like if New Japan decides to bring him on, because New Japan doesn't just bring on anybody. I think we all know that. So I feel like there must be something that we don't know about him that we haven't seen that they know that he has.
Also, another thing that I would like to share is Austin Theory is officially sent back to NXT. Now,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Hey.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
So-
Back to the Wednesday.
so Austin Theory is back in NXT. He's no longer on Raw, and I feel like he belongs in NXT. Like, it was very early to,
Very early, dude. Very early.
and
Terrible idea.
also another thing that actually is very interesting that was in the news. I'm looking at a bunch of these news stories, and another thing, it's about Le Champion, Chris Jericho, and he has reached a trademark deal with the WWE.
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
So WWE,
Trademark.
so WWE and Chris Jericho recently reached a trademark agreement. The officials agreed to give Jericho the rights to use his name, because it's Chris Jericho's name. Like, he has the right to use it. And he owns that name, and he owns like merchandise and stuff like that. So WWE still owns other names that he used and stuff like that. But I feel like him and WWE left on bad terms after a while, and he's better off in All Elite Wrestling, where he could do pretty much whatever he wants.
Okay.
But hold on, I have something to say about the Austin Theory thing. I don't know if you guys saw the allegations, but it looked like a woman way older than him that was accusing him of of going after children for sexual reasons. And I don't know why he was even removed from television in the first place. But I will say that I'm happy to see him back in NXT because I do think that it was way too early to call him up to the main roster.
Yeah.
I agree, William. So much. I agree with you.
And does anyone else have any news stories? Because
I do. One thing.
I don't.
All right.
Well, anyways, reports were saying that the WWE Thunderdome might be getting a little bit more strict after 3 controversial moments, during the show. So they might become more strict.
Yeah.
Well, actually, 3 things. First up is the obvious, the Fire Velveteen Dream sign. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2, somebody putting Chris Benoit on their screen. And last but not least, I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, but I saw the actual video of it on Twitter. Somebody getting executed live on camera.
What the fuck?
When they were on the
What the
Thunderdome,
hell,
they were
man?
executing somebody.
You missed the KKK thing.
Yes,
By the
that
way.
was stupid.
So after those 3 events, they're actually more strict now with the Thunderdome.
Good.
Well,
Good.
I only saw 3.
I do think it should be more
Yeah.
strict in
Now.
that respect, but I think that I heard because I haven't been in the Thunderdome, but I heard that they're telling you when to cheer and when to boo. I don't know about because I know some of you guys have been in there. Is that true?
I'm
They
going.
gotta get
I'm
rid of that.
going there for payback
Like
this Sunday.
these are
stay
your
on the
fans.
lookout,
Like
please.
these aren't your fucking workers. These aren't your employees. They're not your slaves that you're gonna tell what to do. They're
No,
here to
actually,
do
what they
work.
do,
Right?
actually, what they do is they turn your microphone off at various points during the show.
Okay.
And that's why I'm not on.
What's the point of having us there if you're not gonna, have us do anything?
Yeah.
If it's just meeting our
Instead, they
microphones?
pipe in noise from fucking WWE 2K, which is like, why?
They added the crowd.
Yeah, they do.
And they refresh it.
Yep.
Well, anyways, outros or anything else to talk about?
Anyone have any other news stories?
Nope, that's it.
I'm
How do
good.
you feel?
Alrighty, I guess we're gonna do the outros.
Alright.
Thank you all so much for checking out this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed this. What? Omar, you said something? Oh, alright, I'll keep
I
going.
said how everyone feel Wade Barrett's commentary.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. He killed it.
Yeah, he did.
I loved it. Hopefully he gets back in the ring at some point.
Word.
Alright, so outros, let's do it.
Thank you all so much for checking out this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Follow me on Instagram at WrestlingPancake15. Follow the podcast account at Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast and the Twitter account at Crash and Burn Pod. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Again, and yeah, join our Discord server, which is in the link down below.
Yes,
And
sir.
I would like to shout out the Tuck Your Chin podcast, our good friends over there.
Yes, sir.
Like Steve, Evan, James,
Mike.
Cassie, Mike, Julian. Yeah, all some great people there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and that's my outro. Passing it to the assassin.
Thank you, sir. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another fire episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. We hope you guys enjoy the episodes every single Friday and every single week that they're uploaded. Be sure to follow the podcast on our socials. Our Twitter is Crash and Burn Pod. Our Instagram is Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. You'll find all podcast news, updates, and when you find out an episode drops, you'll find it on our socials. Be sure to follow the members on all their socials. Will be linked down below as well. You can follow me on Instagram at Josh's Toy Show, as well as my other accounts linked down below. Like we said, join our Discord server. And also, guys, we added some channels in the channels box on our YouTube channel, some fellow podcasts that we support. So make sure you guys check out the Dirty Heels podcast, the Times of Wrestling podcast, of course, the Tuck Your Chin podcast, and many of the other podcasts that we're going to be collabing with in the future. Also, guys, if you missed yesterday's video, our episode, we did our second episode of Behind the Ring with Justin, aka J. Renzor. Be sure to check that out if you haven't seen it yet. And I'm
also a
passing it.
disclaimer: his audio was a bit glitchy, so bear with it.
Yeah, there's a disclaimer in the description for those of you who aren't aware. And also, if you guys are new to the podcast, be sure to check out our first 6 episodes on Anchor, because that's where we first started this lovely podcast. And yeah, that's my outro. I'm passing it over to the Grim Reaper.
But here's the question though, Josh. I didn't upload the first 6 on YouTube.
No, they're gonna stay in the description.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can check it out there.
No, like if you guys ever upload it on YouTube for the future.
Yeah.
We can't do that. We can't.
Yeah.
Alright, got it.
All right, I'm passing it over to
Don't worry
the.
about
I wish we could, but unfortunately we can't.
All right, I'm passing it over to the
Don't worry
Grim
about it.
Reaper.
Kyle,
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching another fire episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. As always, keep in touch with me on Instagram at Rock and Roll for Reviews, as well as ShyShow23. Be sure to buy some of my merch, link down below. And for all you, and also buy Josh's merch too.
Josh's
link down
merch.
below on Bonfire.
I have launched some new stuff. If you guys want to check it out, it will be linked down below, everybody.
Yeah, same here. I launched stuff yesterday. And also for all you action figure collectors out there, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, link down below. I have a new video coming out tomorrow, which will be the AEW Unrivaled Le Champion, Chris Jericho, which I cannot wait for that.
And-
There was a lot of video.
And don't forget to subscribe to my lovely YouTube channel.
They're all
Yep,
gonna be in
these
the
two.
description.
Anyways, links to all that are down below. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Omar, go for it, man.
All right. Thank you for watching, joining the Crash and Burn podcast. Y'all can follow me, Wrestling Omar 2.0 dash, and whoever want to watch Payback, go to my profile, click the link bar below, and it says Bigo. 6 p.m. pre-show and 7 p.m. main event. I'll be out.
All right, William.
So, something happened with my fucking thing.
It's all right, Josh.
That's all right, no worries.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to follow everybody's socials. They're all down in the description. And that's it. I'm going to keep my outro short and sweet.
Nice.
Oh, okay. AJ.
Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching the Crash and Burn Wrestling podcast. Please follow everybody on social media. and also follow our the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast is on Instagram at Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. And let's ring this bell and end this damn podcast. And big things are gonna happen in the future.
All right, Lucas, you go, man.
All right. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I know I was a little bit out of hand. I know it was kind of out of
It's all right.
a little bit. And I apologize for that. I know AJ was out of control too. So.
It's all right, man.
Oh yeah, pizza party.
Yeah. This is why you sugar high on a fucking podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna give y'all a lesson. Do not kick the door when anybody's sitting.
Yeah, don't do what Lucas did.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, listen to
Anyways.
the Rainmaker's advice, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, my Instagram is gonna be in the bio. Follow my Snapchat, Lucas_Rainmaker. Lucas.
Well, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow for our payback predictions. Stay tuned for that, everybody.
Bye,
Keep
everyone.
Bye,
crashing and
everybody.
burning.
See you guys next time.
Good night.
Crash and burn!